Let's move on to freezing. So in freezing, we're going to go back to that same menu that we were on. Now notice that I've got all this list of names, but if I scroll, it all just scrolls off the screen. And if we had a lot of names on here, let's just add some name, copy and make more of this. When I get down here, it's hard to tell what column I'm really on. Now, this is pretty obvious because we're dealing with first, last names and phone numbers. But if this was just different types of data, you may not know what this is in reference to. So, what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this top pane for us. So let's come back over here to the View menu, and we're going to click on Freeze Panes. And we have a couple different options. We could freeze, keep rows and columns visible. We could use just the top row or just the first column. So we're going to freeze the top row. And notice it puts a little line for us. And as we scroll down, the first column, or I'm sorry, the first row stays there. Now let's say I don't want that. We're going to go, no, but that's the wrong thing. So we're going to unfreeze. And that line disappears. I really want this first column. So we're going to come over here and freeze the column. And that line goes this way. So now if I'm starting to scroll this way, column A stays there, right where I want it to be. And that's freezing. You can also freeze in different places. Now notice, once I highlighted that, now these first 5 rows are going to stick up there for me. You can unfreeze that. Now another part you can do is splitting. Splitting is pretty close to this, where it gives me these horizontal and vertical lines, and I can move them into different positions. And so now, when I'm over here and I'm scrolling, it'll just move that left and right, or this up and down. It's a little bit different, but you can do that, and you can kind of reposition this. And if you don't like this, you can take this and move it to a new place, or you can move it off the screen entirely, and now we just have the top. And you can also scroll up here. And if you don't want it anymore, just move it off completely. And now it's all gone. So we've undid the split on that one.